Hey, it's Robbie McCarty with Patriot Crawl Space Repairs, and what I want to go over today is what is the musty smell in your home if you live on a crawl space foundation. So typically that musty smell is driven by moisture and issues under the home regarding your insulation, your ductwork, and maybe the wood. And typically that issue has to do with mold and fungus. So usually when you start having musty smells, if you go into the crawl space, you would find a vented crawl space or maybe an encapsulation that wasn't done properly. And the mold and mildew smell in the crawl space is going to be extremely strong. So typically the surfaces that are most contaminated are the insulation and the ductwork, because the insulation obviously is kind of a fibrous, cottony type material, and the ductwork is wrapped in insulation. What happens is mold and fungus infests that material, and it just hangs out under there kind of like wet towels. So you get like a wet towel smell under the home, and it migrates up into the home through the floor and via the air in the ductwork. The way to correct this is to, number one, clean it out. So if you have contaminated materials, they need to be removed and replaced. And then if you have wood mold and fungus, that needs to be cleaned. Then going forward, you need to control the moisture, because as long as you have a moisture issue in the crawl space, you're going to continue to have mold and fungus, and the musty smell is just going to come back, and you can keep spending money over and over again to replace these materials, and it's not going to stop because you're dealing with the earth and humidity. So what you have to do is typically seal the vents, put in a dehumidifier that addresses humidity. And then if you have a groundwater issue, you need to address that via exterior grading or water management, or in a lot of cases, a drain and sump pump in the crawl space to stop that groundwater from coming into that crawl space. And if it does come in, evacuating it out. So once you control the crawl space moisture, mold and fungus can no longer grow in that space. It's impossible for them to do without a certain moisture content. So basically that's what the musty smell typically is, and how you get rid of it if you live on a crawl space foundation. I hope this video was helpful. If you want me to take a look at your home and let you know what I'm seeing and what we can do to correct any issues, give us a call, visit our website. Again, I'm Robbie McCarty with Patriot Crawl Space Repairs. Thanks for watching the video, and make it a great day.